Now, you started off as a drummer.
Yes.
Now, what was it that made you move into EDM?
I think, like, you know, I was sort of at the back of the band, you know, playing the drums, and I just wanted to play around making sort of music without having to sort of have a band to, you know, come up with ideas and things like that. And I got into, I just got into like dance music and drum and bass, and then, you know, realised that like you didn't have to like play everything live to make the music.
You've written well over 100 songs.
Yeah.
So how do you choose which ones to go onto an album?
Yeah, it's quite tricky. It's, you know, you gradually sort of, you know, I started making quite hard drum and bass at first, and then I just wanted to write a bit more music and sort of writing songs coming from more of a musical background. That kind of helped, you know, and working with vocalists, you know, because I was really into like working on my own in my room, and then like as I got a little bit older, I got a studio and just wanted to write with different artists, different writers, and you just sort of, it's nice, you know, like it's nice to, you know, I wake up on a Monday morning and I'll go in the studio maybe on my own, then the next 2 days I'll be writing with people, have vocalists into the studio, and you just kind of build it like that, and then you just end up writing songs and songs and songs, and then sometimes you write something that's like quite magical, and that's when you play it to like a few people and you see their reaction, and then you go, right, I'm going to try it in the club or in a festival, you play it there and you see the crowd's reaction, and then you're like, okay, we're onto something here. So then I take it back to the studio, do a bit more on it.
Now, when you're writing, what inspires you to start writing stuff? What's your motivation?
Wow, yeah, that's a tough one really, because sometimes you're not inspired, and you know, because I write so much, like starting something is quite difficult, you know, because you have to have an idea, and you kind of have to visualize that idea, you know, what tempo it's going to be, what style, you know, and then when you have the work with a vocalist, it's like, what style, are they a soulful singer, or are they, you know, R&B singer, so that determines the style, and you just gradually build it up like that.
Now, you've been in New Zealand before and played some shows.
Yep.
Now, what's the difference between a Kiwi audience and a UK audience?
I think like it's sort of like like when I play in the UK, when I play in places like Cornwall, which is more like the seaside kind of town in the UK, there's kind of a similarity there. Everyone's really chilled out. I mean, I love coming out here. It's my favourite place in the world to come and play, because everyone's so friendly. I've got a lot of friends here that I've met through touring and promoters. It's just such a good atmosphere. Everyone's really open to like so many different types of music, and it's just like a really happy, friendly kind of festival season in the clubs as well as like sort of at the actual festival. So it's just amazing. You know, people are really like they accept like so many different types of music, which is really cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me. Cheers.
All right.